Hey everybody, it's Adam Schwartz with eXp Realty here in Redding. Just doing a market update. We're almost at the end of January. I got a couple really good football games this weekend. Really pushing for my Niners. It's going to be a tough game going into Philadelphia. And then also rooting for the Bengals, man. I think they got a good shot to knock Patrick Mahomes off again for the fourth time. But just want to talk about the market real quick and what we're seeing here locally and across the nation. So most of you know, or many of you know, that I'm in a coaching program, and so I talk to realtors all across the nation, and what we're seeing is an uptick in buyer demand so far through the month of January. Rates peaked out right at the end of October, hitting over 7%, and they've been slowly trickling down since then. And it's staying somewhat quiet during the holidays. And here in January, we've already seen more activity than what we were seeing the last few months, which is a really good sign for our local market specifically. I was just looking at the numbers. So we were down about 42% in closed transactions for the month of December from last year's December. Very similar numbers in November. So I just looked at the report for the pending sales, and we're up to 195 pending sales for this month, which is more than what we're at, about 160 closed transactions for December. So we have a higher pending status. Last year, even when rates were low, we only closed 246 homes in the month of January. So we're getting close. There's only a few days left, but we're already almost up to that 200 pending mark this week. We got one weekend left. Lots of new listings hit the market. So that's a good sign. Signs of most likely things to come here over the next few months. Nobody has a crystal ball, but we are definitely seeing buyer demand pick back up. We're not even into February. Rates have only slightly come down. So if you have been on the fence, or you were waiting because of rates, or because you've been hearing things on the news about the market and we're going to have this big crash and all this other stuff, I definitely can't predict anything, but what the numbers are telling us is that there is strong buyer demand still in the market. And when homes are priced correctly, we're going to see them sell. So really good sign. If you have any questions at all, you've been thinking about buying, or you've been on the sidelines and you have questions, let me know. Or if you've been thinking of selling and wondering if now is the right time because of the shift we did see in the market, would love to connect with you. And thank you so much for those of you that continue to send us referrals. It's just such an honor to work with your friends and family, and it does matter who you work with. So always here for you. Have a great weekend. Go Niners.